my desk today. So, first and foremost, the headline that is on the subject matter: Kathleen Castillo. Wow. Not gonna say I was shocked, but at the same time, it's like, you know, they always let them skate for some reason. And, you know, I don't know what the case was. I mean, she blatantly plowed through all those people with no remorse. Not that she premeditated on it, but it was like, still, you just jumped in your car and you just basically just plowed through a whole lot of people, you know, and everything, and basically you just walked. So that's an issue at hand. But for those who do not know who Kathleen Castillo is, let me give y'all a little refresher. So Kathleen Castillo, she is the infamous lady. I'm thinking Hispanic because of the name, but she might be white, you know, or she might be mixed with both. She basically, the George Floyd, or like, it was a whole lot of stuff that happened over here in that time period. It all accumulated up, and everybody was having the Black Lives Matter movement in 2020 in New York City. So she took it upon herself to be like, hey, I'm gonna jump in my car.
Speed trap ahead.
I'm gonna jump in my car and I'm gonna plow through the crowd, you know? And I'm like, at that time, I remember that like it was yesterday. Like, I'm like, what the hell is going on with this 2020? Like, seriously, we already had the pandemic mixed in with the shutdown, and then mixed in on top of it, we having, you know, Black Lives Matters, you know, protesting in the streets. And then here you come plowing through the crowd with your car. Yet when you do that, you skate. You avoid jail time, you know. I'm gonna just say it like it is. Mostly it's because she's a female. That has a lot to do with it, unfortunately. So she skated off for 6 years. She basically got involuntary behavior. That's basically what they dumped that down to. And she has to be on her best behavior for like months or years or whatever. But still, main thing is she plowed through a whole crowd of people, and yet she don't get any jail time. That's the whole, you know, thing that's blowing my mind right now. You know, I know it was talked about yesterday, but still, come on, man. Came across my desk, and it's just crazy how that happens, man. It's crazy. I don't want to make it about her, but it is what it is. That's what happens. Everybody be talking about the law is the law. Yeah, but where's the justice at? You know, I'm pretty sure I don't remember if anybody died from that, but still, I know a good amount of people were injured from all that, and then you did it. Like, it wasn't like you wasn't pleading insanity or anything like that. You did it. You jumped in your car and you did it. You know, because for what reason it was, you jumped in your car and you did it. So that's pretty much what it was. Yet you skated. The world we live in today, and this country we live in. But moving on to another subject topic. I found out that this morning that a guy, and this is a little bit different. Now, usually when you find out that your son is not yours, usually it'll be like on the Maury show or something like that, or you tell, or if you want to keep it private behind closed doors, it would be like something that you'll be, how do I say, like the female would stay, you know, would keep the son, and she'll tell you that it's not yours. This wasn't the case. This is like totally flipped around, you know. So bear with me, because when I first read it, I was like, wow, like that's different. So there's a guy he found out that his child wasn't his, the son. But in the process, this is his third child. He was happy about it, which I'm happy for him being the father. But what I wasn't happy about was the fact that he said that the mother of the child abandoned both the child and him. And in the process, he found out that his son, the son that he think he had, is not his. So I'm like, wow, like I'm blown over that. And for what issue? And that was like after, I don't know, I'm not shading the lady, because it might have been some type of issue going on with her, because that happened after a month after the child was born. And I do believe in, postpartum, depression, that happens. I know it happens because, I've talked to a few females that talked about that. They said that is a real thing and all that. So, I respect that. I'm not even going to sit up there and going to lie about it. I respect that. So it might be the case of that postpartum depression and all that stuff. So it might be that. I don't know. So it was like a month after she had the child, and then she decided, she was just like, look, I'm out. I don't know what it is. She said I don't know if she said that she's out or she can't take it no more. It doesn't, I don't even know what to say about it. Like, the only thing I know is she left. She abandoned her child, left old dude, with the child. He thinking that it's his, but the whole time it's not even his. So that was like, wow, like, yeah, this is not a good look for her, but I hope she gets well. I hope she's doing better, but for you to leave your child, abandon your child and everything like that, yeah, that's not a good look for you regardless, so I just hope she gets well. Prayers and thoughts are to her. I don't even know the lady, but still, you don't need to be leaving your child like that, though. That's as a mother, that's a big no-no, really. You don't abandon your child. You don't do that. But as that passes on, we're gonna go to the third topic. Basically, my favorite actor, songwriter, artist, Jamie Foxx, he's still in the hospital. And last time I checked, he was supposed to have he was supposed to be good, doing well or whatever, but apparently that's not the case. So he's still hospitalized, and I just don't, I just hope everything goes well with him and he pulls out of this and everything. He suffered, if those who don't know about Jamie Foxx, besides him being, singer-songwriter and all that, and an actor, he suffered from a stroke, like a little while back, like weeks ago. And, he's still in the hospital trying to recover. All in the process, he was doing a movie, and, it just happened, stroke happens. And he in his 40s, 50s. He approaching 50. But, like I said, thoughts and prayers are to him. He's still hospitalized. I know they said something about a few celebrity friends was there supporting him. I know Mark Lawrence was there. He been, sending out prayers to everybody and everything. So yeah, it's a tough time for him, but hopefully he'll be recovering real soon and everything, because stroke is not a bad thing. Having a stroke is not good at all. Some of them are mild, but then some of them are like heavier. In this case with him, I think it's on the heavy side because I think he collapsed. And obviously he's trying to still recover after weeks after having it. So yeah, this is on the heavy side. So my thoughts and prayers out to him, and making sure he gets a speedy recovery, because Jamie Foxx, he's the man in his craft. But I'm wishing him the best to make sure he gets well and all that good stuff. But yeah, it's tough out there. But other than that, hello, welcome to the podcast. Appreciate you for being here. For those of you that's in the chat, appreciate you. Yeah, I'm about to my stop. About to go ahead and work this out. Be on the job, and gonna have more videos dropping later on this week. In the middle of doing another channel, so just bear with me and everything. I'm doing pretty good. Just about to head in and jump into this truck and everything. I'm glad you're here on the podcast. I'm doing little mobile podcasts here and there before I actually go in and start tackling these packages and stuff like that. So I appreciate you for being in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff. I appreciate you, and appreciate everybody that's watching. And gonna have more content coming out. I'm having some new ideas coming in the fray, so bear with me. I know I'm hella behind, but yes, it's all for the greater good, because got to get everything going in some shape or form. So glad that you're here. I'm just testing out this podcast thing for a month and see how this is gonna go. So far it's going pretty decent, so appreciate you for being here. So appreciate you. In the description, I got a gaming channel as well. If you're into games or whatever like that, Man, don't say that. Please don't say that. Please don't say that. It's gonna be a sad day, for real. He dies, man. I don't want to assume the worst, but come on, like, we already had enough people that done went away from my childhood, man. Don't take him too, man. Come on. I don't want him to go. I really don't want him to go. But if it does, it does. It's in, God's will. Only thing we can do is just pray for him right now at this point. I really don't want him to go. But, it is what it is. That's how life goes. But I just really don't. I really hope that he, pulls out of this, recovery and everything like that, because God knows, man, that's gonna suck. But appreciate the comments and everything, asking questions and stuff. That's what I'm here for. If you looking at the video, feel free to ask any questions, comments. I will get to them as soon as possible, because I check them daily on a daily basis. So yeah, if you have any questions or comments, just feel free, let it loose. But your boy is back at this day job. Yay. As you can hear the enthusiasm in my voice. But yeah, at this day job, about to get ready to hit this clock, hit the road, and all that good stuff. Yeah. But like, comment, subscribe. Is in a Pixar. I think he's in one. He has an arsenal of movies, so I wouldn't doubt it. It's more so with him. He has a lot of movies that he made, and Disney and Pixar made a lot of movies as well. So when you try to cipher all that stuff together, it's kind of hard to think about it. It's like something you probably have to Google. If he was in one, I think he was in one. I'm not even mistaken. So, and see, that's the thing. I didn't even see Soul, and that shit. Yeah, that's somebody probably laughing at me right now and everything. To my, you ain't seen Soul? No, I didn't know what the movie was about. And plus, some of my kids don't. They don't see too many Disney movies unless it's something that attracts their eyes. So I don't know. I might have to go and take a peek at that. So I mean, I wouldn't doubt if he was in Soul. You know, Soul. I know Soul was like. I know it was cultured around. Um, I know it's like some type of musical type deal with jazz and all that. That's pretty much the skinny I know about it. And I'm, kudos to Disney for. Did you watch the recent Pixar movies? No, not yet. I got to sit down and watch them. And the sucky thing about it is I got Disney Plus, so and I got kids, so yeah, I'll be focusing. I'll sit down and watch movies with them from time to time, but not all of them. Um, I need to sit down and watch some of them. I mean, I'm a kid at heart. What can I say? But when you try to work on 3 channels or YouTube, it's kind of hard to do that, because that's what I like to do. Man, I still can't believe he's in the hospital too. It's like been like 3 weeks. Yeah, it's like another week he'll be in there for like a month. Like that's how come I'm hoping he pulls out of this mug, yo, for real. The mess don't make any sense. It's like they said he was okay, he was recovering, but then turn around, he's not fully recovered yet. So it just depends on how it goes. I hope he pulls through though, because like I said, I don't need my man to go though. I don't need for him to go. I might just listen to some of his music today, perk me up. Better yet, I'll probably do that today. I'm gonna load up my Spotify and listen to some music today from him. But other than that, I'm about to hit the road, about to get on this clock, go ahead and bust this workout so I can get home and see if I can do some more thinking and creativity when I get home. Yes, Jamie Foxx of all people. Yeah, that dude, low key, I think he'll workhorse though. To be honest, because it's like he'll take breaks, but if he wants to do movies, he'll work his ass off to do a movie. And I think the movie he was working on, I think it was his movie too. Like I think he was the producer of it too. I don't think he's the director. I think he produced it though. So that's even more challenging too. You acting in your own movie and you're producing it too. So yeah, he's a workhorse, sort of to some degree. I'm not saying he's like Jamie. I'm not saying he's like Tom Cruise or whatever. Tom Cruise, boy, he a whole nother level of workhorse. But we're not even gonna get on that. That's another subject for tomorrow too. Cause I heard a little skinny about him and Will Smith supposed to be doing a movie together too. That, of all people, that would be like an epic move for them two to actually do a thriller together. So I just got word of that yesterday. So who knows? We don't know. We don't know the full facts yet. They said it was rumored, but what it's gonna be about and if they did production on it, I haven't heard anything about it. It's just been rumored. So we're just gonna leave it at that. All right, people. Let me get my ass in this truck and get this shit done. I'll holler at y'all tomorrow. Stay tuned for more content later on this week. I'm gonna have some reactions going on and little small clips here and there. So stay tuned. Keep it locked. Make sure you have that notification bell on. Share this out. Spread the word. New kid on the block. Will and Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise, they plan on doing a movie together. I just read about it yesterday, and it's rumored. And they're talking about it again today, but we don't know for sure the whole full skinny. But both Will Smith and Tom Cruise, they plan on doing a thriller movie together. So it's in the works, but we don't know, not yet, about what it's going to be about or what the title is. So, yeah. But other than that, get my ass in here in this truck. Stay tuned tomorrow. Gonna have day 4 on deck, and gonna have more reactions later on this week. So stay tuned for that. Other than that, y'all be good, be blessed, stay safe, all that good stuff. I'm Bob. I'm out this thing. See you.